7.5 billion people who are now living on the planet Earth. By the way, 21% of those live in China. Think about that. 7.5 billion people and 21% of them live in China. Now, you know how many of those 7.5 billion people have cell phones? 5 billion. That's a market, huh? That's a market.
Hello? Can you hear me now? We all want faster cell phone service, and the race is on for 5G, but it comes at a cost. A 30-foot cell phone tower coming soon to a neighborhood near you.
Wikipedia says 5G, according to Wikipedia, is the latest generation of cellular communications targeting high data rates, reduced latency, energy savings, cost reductions, higher system capacity, and massive connectivity. There you go. A bunch of big words that may mean something to you, maybe not.
And we'll be seeing a lot of these shorter 30-foot towers go up.
This one is already up in Denver.
5G is much faster. We're talking maybe 100 times faster.
And while the upsides of super fast 5G are obvious,
Full resolution, HD resolution or better, right in your phone.
Metro State technology expert Steve Beatty says there is a trade-off to going away from the large old towers.
The antennas are smaller, but they have to have a whole lot more of them.
We're talking a whole lot more for 5G speeds to live up to the hype. Wireless companies estimate they have to install 300,000 new towers, closer together and closer to where you and I live.
It's going to be right here.
Not everyone agrees a 30-foot pole in their front yard is a good thing.
Everybody who comes in this neighborhood, the very first thing they're going to see is a 100-foot tree.
Disguised as a tree or not, these Fort Collins neighbors are already trying to slow down the rollout.
And it's disappointing we were not made aware of that.
The FCC in a new state law lets these 5G towers go up with minimal community input.
On 5G, and I guess the question would be then, here's the setup, ba-dum-bum, is there a catch?
There is, just a small one. It might kill you.
Good to know.
So you'll find
How so?
Well, a few days ago, actually, a group of scientists, doctors, environmental organizers, and concerned citizens got together, and they called for the urgent stop to the deployment of 5G. They said that it's been proven harmful to human bodies, that this is an experiment on humanity, and that this should be called a crime under international law. Let's talk about today's technology, what we have going on today. Your phone is constantly sending electromagnetic fields in and out of each other. Whether or not you're receiving a notification right now, all of our digital tech sends this data back and forth, right, using these invisible microwave radiation signals, aka radio frequency radiation. Right. That's today's tech. We have every cell tower, every router constantly pulsing with radiation, whether or not you're using it. Science shows that this causes DNA damage, cancer, among other things. But don't take my word for it.
And that's just with 4G.
That's just with today's technology.
They can also go in public right-of-ways. In Florida, 5G transmitters are hidden in fake palm trees. In Arizona, in metal cactuses. Here in Colorado, the phony evergreens are king. And they all need to be connected with fiber lines.
Some say that they're going to be anywhere between every 3 to 10 houses.
But as neighbors across the country try to fight back, local leaders are running into brick walls trying to slow the rollout. FCC rules give them only 2 weeks to challenge an installation.
I think it would be very, very beneficial.
Which brings us back to the question we started with.
I guess it's going to depend, as all technologies, as to how bad does it make my neighborhood look versus the benefits that I get from that.
I'm Sharon Goldberg. I'm an internal medicine physician. I've practiced medicine for 21 years, and my background is mostly academic, internal medicine, hospital-based, clinical research, and medical education. I am going to skip many of the things I wanted to say because I didn't realize it was only 5 minutes. Wireless radiation has biological effects, period. This is no longer a subject for debate when you look at PubMed and the peer-reviewed literature. These effects are seen in all life forms: plants, animals, insects, microbes. In humans, we have clear evidence of cancer now. There is no question. We have evidence of DNA damage, cardiomyopathy, which is the precursor of congestive heart failure, neuropsychiatric effects. So 5G is not a conversation about whether or not these biological effects exist. They clearly do. 5G is a conversation about unsustainable healthcare expenditures. Why do I say this? We've been sitting on the evidence for EMR and chronic disease for decades. And now we are seeing all these epidemics appearing. So diabetes is the first epidemic. I think most of you know the statistics. They're very scary. 1 in 3 American children will become diabetic in their lifetime, and if they're Hispanic females, the number is 1 in 2. So what does this have to do with wireless radiation? Wireless radiation and other electromagnetic fields, such as magnetic fields and dirty electricity, have been clearly associated with elevated blood sugar and diabetes. That is what the peer-reviewed literature says. It is not opinion. The closer you live to a cell tower, the higher your blood glucose. That is based on hemoglobin A1C measurements. So the idea with small cells of putting the cells closer to people's homes and bedrooms scientifically is very dangerous.